Now it'll be shoot away by Gus Forsling. And this one across. Coming out in front, and Bussey makes the save. Getting it cross on Vilmanis. Goes over the top of Bussey's net. And it'll be kicked out to center ice. And now here's a break for Stahl. And up Bobrovsky. Stahl to the back end. Bobrovsky makes the save.
Martinook wearing 48. Ehlers chips it. You got the slashing nature. Martinook gets to it first. And just a super save. You know, you remember Aho scored the game in Florida shooting from distance, 5-hole. You looked at that shot chart on Bobrovsky.
Jordan Martinook. Stepped in. Stahl trying to create a turnover. It does. Ehlers with a shot right on. And Sebastian Aho will take it. Across for Slavin. Svechnikov tries the short side. Bobrovsky got a shoulder. I think the post got the majority of it. Backing off the Florida defense, trying to go a little fancy toe drag. Florida can't clear. Martinook with it. His shot knocked away by Bobrovsky.
He stayed on his feet.
Jordan Stahl with it. One of the best scoring chances so far in this opening period. Ehlers had the other one. Back behind the net for Stahl. Stahl will muscle his way around. Forsling setting up for Ehlers. He scores! What a play! The captain to Nikolai Ehlers, who doesn't miss. And it's 1-0 Carolina.
Love the look of this line. Heavy lifting from the captain, the alternate captain, Stahl and Martinook. And that allows Ehlers to covertly use his speed, find a soft area, knowing that Stahl and company, they're going to win 50-50 puck battles. And was this thing ever on his tape and off his tape with the net front from Martinook? And that's why Bobrovsky
went to pull the trigger, but lost the puck. But Miller deflects out in front. Stankoven with a shot. And that just misses. Bobrovsky might have got a piece, and the post might have got the rest.
and hit the post square.
And now Mikkola has this one roll through him, and Bobrovsky's got to come out and play it. As Martinook was charging in. Martinook gets a piece of Belinsky's. Florida can work this one forward. And a chance here for Vilmanis. He'll drop it back. Samuskevich trying to get the shot through. He can't. That'll come free and they'll score. Belinsky steps into it. Good fortunate bounce for Florida is hammered home. And the man with a new 2-year deal, and we're tied at 1.
Second period change made a tough change. Puck wasn't deep, and Bobrovsky read it. He had been part of moving the puck up to the wall just inside his own blue line in the first place. So the Hurricanes are out of rhythm, just starting their shift in a tough spot. Hall takes the guy in the middle, which makes Belinsky's available on his offside, and he just blows.
Miller stands him up. Puck still loose. Now to be knocked away by Walker, but Bennett to it. Will knock it side of the net. Bossy makes the save. Still loose. Bennett will get to it.
This is have seat belts, but I'm putting mine on because this was an absolute beauty. Bounce, a goal scorer in Verhaeghe off the inside of the blocker. Wow, what a save. Works out.
When it's all said and done, we'll be there in Toronto. Now Ehlers using his speed, coming in, shot loose at mid. Rebound by Stahl, and Bobrovsky with 2 grade A saves to keep this tied at 1. Up the boards and knocked out, and the Canes have numbers. Here comes Aho alone. Aho in, backhand, Bobrovsky with another save.
Jarvis made the play from a high flip. They're relieving pressure. Slavin does it so well.
A bouncing puck finds Samuskevich. He tries the short side. Bussey with the save. And now it's going to be Svechnikov. He's got Ehlers with him. Svechnikov with a shot. Bobrovsky.
Who was on his offside to a good shooting position.
Canes win the offensive zone draw. Nikishin right away. Rebound out in front. They score! Mark Jankowski with the net front. Off the draw, and Carolina gets the lead back. It's 2-1.
Jankowski's been Carolina's best face-off man. He won one, and then he got to the net first. It's a beautiful thing. Spins to win the box out. Shot from the point quickly. Riley to Nikishin in shooting position. Chips it to himself and gives Carolina their second lead of the night. He's been their best face-off guy in this game. Wins it, and then wins the race to the front of the net. Love that spin to win it.
Behind the net, Stahl trying to do that heavy lifting again. He's got Martinook with him. But Greer finds a loose puck, gives it away to Martinook down in front. Martinook, Bobrovsky! Bobrovsky with that pass a little too far for Svechnikov. Ehlers, Aho back for Ehlers with a backhand pass. He'll go low to high for Aho. Nikishin takes out and scores! What a goal! You could have rode that one to Moscow. What a goal, Alexander Nikishin on the power play.
92 miles an hour. Sponsored by Aeroflot, Russia's national airline. He just absolutely blew it by. Bobrovsky did Nikishin. First, second point of the period. Quarterbacking this power play when Gostisbehere's not healthy, you want him to use that shot. Look at that smile.
As Andrei Svechnikov still looking for point number 400 for his career. Lost an edge. And Belinsky's will get to it. He'll drop it back. Mikkola kicked away by Bussy. Manis with the puck into the Kane zone. It'll be dropped back towards him. It across. Ekblad shot redirected with a high stick. Aho. As there's 2 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Aho, side of the net. Svechnikov, he scores! Career point 400. Puts Carolina up 4-1. Andrei Svechnikov on the power play. And the Canes have a 3-goal lead.
Full swagger. Way to get your 400th point against Sergei Bobrovsky. Gorgeous 5-on-3 puck movement. Svechnikov finds the soft area. And for the second goal tonight, Nikishin, another rush in the second period. He beats Bobrovsky to the glove side. You know, he didn't get that 400th point.
Key penalty killer for Carolina with Marknook in the box. Side of the net, shot by Reinhart. That hits the post as Bussy.
I don't think if this was a one-goal game, Paul Maurice would challenge it. But at this point, why wouldn't you? You know,
I mean,
the only thing you look at here is you're going to look and say, does the fact that Bussy initially shoved the helmet to the corner, but you don't have a green light to retaliate if you're Luosterainen.
I mean, we can talk about blue paint and all this, and we're going to get the announcement right now.
Yeah, it's got to be no goal.
After Florida's coach's challenge, it was deemed to be no goal interference. There's no goal in the play.
And now, DeAndre Miller will drop this. Carolina still on a 2-man advantage for 60 seconds now as Ehlers to Svechnikov. Back out in front, and he scores! Nikolai Ehlers roots it! And that's the response if you're Carolina. Another power play goal. It's 5-1 Hurricanes.
I don't know if I'm going to break down this goal, other than to say this building right now is Buzzville. Harlem Globetrotter type power play puck movement on a couple power play goals in this period. Everybody on their feet in this capacity crowd.
With a 4-goal lead here now in this third period. Drop back here for Miller. Carolina still has time to work on the power play. They score again! Stankoven to Hall to the back of the net, and it's 6-1 Hurricanes.
I don't remember the last time I saw power play puck movement from both groups. Beyond pristine. Jankowski down to Stankoven. Blake starts it all with the sauce to Mark. And then Hall's tape available. Buries it. What a pass from Logan Stankoven. And am I ever thrilled for all these huge Caniacs.
Stankoven, he's still charging after it like this is a 1-1 game. Petrie will play him off the puck, but Blake comes up with a steal. Leave it to Stankoven. Hall again, scores! Nikolai Ehlers snuck on, and there come the hats. Nikolai Ehlers with a hat trick.
For nights like this. Stankoven. Couple of really stylish assists the last couple of minutes. Drifting. High to the glove. Popular shot location on Sergei Bobrovsky tonight.
You love seeing this. Carolina's up 7-1, and they're playing like they need a goal. Stankoven knocking it back up for Greer. Blake comes up with a steal. He'll get it to Hall, and he scores!
What a way for the former Hart Trophy winning MVP to go into New Jersey tomorrow night. And he has just been a find for the Carolina Hurricanes on and off the ice. Blake and Stankoven have been all over it, drawing penalties, puck movement here in the third period. Nice little move to it. Didn't get antsy and get it to Bobrovsky on the backhand. Hall has been just I think a priceless find in Carolina.
Second goal of the night. Now Robinson wants to join the party, and he does! It's 9-1! Eric Robinson! He went 10 games without, but here he gets number 9 for the night, and his 10th of the season.
Is Eric Wade Boggs Robinson. Kotkaniemi, nice play on the wall. He started the scoring here December 23rd against Florida. Unless something happens to get you to 10,